Hello and welcome to Prison Architect Alpha 16. This is the latest alpha of Prison Architect, and there is lots of new and interesting and exciting features that have been added. The most prevalent of which is what is known as full segregation support. Now basically what this means is there's better AI. People are having problems in prisons, I know I did, where you might have, say, two kitchens, and chefs would just kind of run in between the two kitchens, and they'd never actually cook any food because they would spend all their time doing a marathon, which is one of the reasons there's actually a centralized kitchen in this particular prison. There used to be a canteen and kitchens in these areas, but I had to get rid of that because the chefs kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and the whole prison went to crap and everyone started killing each other, and it was kind of spectacular and a bloody mess everywhere. Lots of red. It was bad. Yeah. So that's been fixed. Good. Yay. Whoopee. I don't sound very happy about it, but I am. I'm being happy about it because it means you can do some really cool and interesting designs of the prisons now with multiple canteens and stuff. You can also now properly segregate out your different prisons using deployment. We used to just have the white, blue, and red. We now have an orange one, which is for normal prisoners, so they're just the orange prisoners, minimum security prisoners, and maximum, and white is now for shared prisoners. This prison is pretty shared at the moment, but if I wanted to, I could select this as just being medium, like you normally could, but basically what this means is, say I were to select this laundry as being blue, and this entire area, it would mean that this laundry only services these cells. It won't go into these other cells. But it is smart, so if there's another bit, blue bit over here, I believe they will actually take it across the other section, as long as there's not a staff-only bit in the way. So that's pretty darn useful. You can completely segregate out all of your nasty maximum security prisoners. Thank you, I've just got wood money. I'll come on to that in a second. So you can now segregate all of your nasty, icky prisoners that you don't want with the rest of them, and the ones that tend to be a bit more rowdy. So that's nice. Also been an improvement to AI. The workshop and laundries have been tweaked. Again, it was the same problem of people going between two workshops and not just sticking in their same workshop or their same laundry, and that has now been fixed. Janitors will now also help out with the laundry, so they'll actually do other things than just sweeping off all of that crud that seems to accumulate very quickly on the floors. Nice. Hopefully, well, actually, it's not so nice, because then we might have more crud on the floor because they're set up like ironing shirts. So, do more sweeping. Yeah. We've had a new object added to the game. I love it when we have new objects added to the game because it means I get to put an object in. It is called the road gate, and this spans across the road, and it's basically self-explanatory. It's a road gate. It's a gate that goes across the road, and it means... Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Damn it! It means you can completely segregate off the deliveries and garbage area, so there's no chance of prisoners just kind of running out. While on the topic of prisoners escaping, it used to be that you could be pretty darn lenient on how many doors you opened up in the prison. So I could open up this door, stick it in open mode, and this one, and this one. And some people will even go as far as opening up, say, this door, and obviously road gates didn't exist, but for this example I'm going to use a road gate as well. And prisoners would just, casually, yeah, I don't care that the doors are open. No. Now they do. And they kind of go, oh look, they've left the door open for me, and peg it to the exit, as long as they're reasonably close to the exit. So now you kind of want to keep your prison locked down. Most people are doing it, and I know I was, for ease of staff movement. But you have to be a bit more strategical on the kind of layout of your prison. More staff doors, that kind of thing, just gets the stuff moving around more, and less of the major security doors in an open state. Like these two. Just in case there's a riot and you don't hit lockdown in time, you have a kind of secondary defense. You just stick more guards around, and that slows them down a bit, but it's better than having all of your prisoners just run out. There is also a new red marker icon that shows up on escaping prisoners, so you can easily spot the buggers that are trying to run out of your nicely secure, or possibly not nicely secure, because they're trying to escape prison. Kind of like this tunnel down here, which they so nearly got out. But I managed to do a shakedown just in time. Just caught them. Right. Moving on. Doors. Actually, it's not moving on. We're still on the topic of doors. I hope you like the topic of doors, because we're going to talk about more doors. Doors now open at slightly different speeds. A large gel door opens the slowest. Road gate opens pretty quick. Wooden door is the quickest, and a staff door is kind of in between the large door and the wooden door. Yep. That is all I have to say about doors, so we can finally leave the topic about doors done and dusted. I was trying to find a door pun, but never mind. Wasn't going to happen. Electricals no longer short out due to becoming wet, which basically helps if a workman has to go and fix the laundry, say, or the washing machine, and there's water around it, he won't electrocute himself, which is good. Although it means you can no longer electrocute prisoners with wet laundry machines, which is slightly less good. Although there is an electric chair. I cannot wait for them to get that going. That's going to be quite interesting. On the downside of the whole water or it's probably the upside. On the upside of the whole water touching electrical things and nothing happening, if water now touches the power station, it explodes. Now, I thought it would be a great idea to test this. So, in this lovely area I've got here with not a lot of stuff in it yet, because it's the new area of the prison, which I haven't done much with. I haven't got enough money. Bollocks. I know what. We'll test it in a minute, but we're going to test this. I want to see this power station explode. Yep. I have an evil, dark, and cunning plan. My plan is, make prisoner, use shower, next to power station, equals boom. And it will work. We will see explosion as soon as he has to take a shower, which could be any time now. He now this is really cruel. He now has 20 minutes to live. Okay, here we go. Final 10 minutes. And it's nighttime, so we should get a big boom. I don't know how big this is going to be. It said it was a devastating explosion, so... Shower time. Here it goes. Go, don't just stand there. Have a shower. Just go have a shower. That's it. That's it. Yes? No? No, have a shower. Have it. Just... Hornibrook. Just don't walk over the power station. Just have a shower. Have a shower. Have a shower. Just, you know you want to have a shower. Just take a shower. Take a shower. Have a shower! What are you doing? Have a shower! Just take a shower. Please. Please take a shower. Why did I trap you in there? You're bloody useless. Have a shower. Have a shower. Just... What can I do here? Why won't you have a shower? You know what? I'm going to make the shower that big. Now you have to go to the shower. Have a shower. Have a shower. Have a shower. Go on. Yes. Use the shower. Use the shower. Use the shower. Look, your hygiene is rubbish. Use the frickin' shower. Shower! Come on. Just turn it on. Turn it on. All you gotta do is turn it on. Why won't you turn it on? What is this? It's like he knows. He knows not to turn it on. He's fallen a flippin' sleep. He's been released. He's gone. He's... Right, you. In the cell of doom. Quickly. Somebody escort him. You are my new cunning victim. Because I have a cunning plan. Now there's two people. What? Fine. One of you will use the shower. Shut. Lock it. Lock it. No, where are you going? Ah, well, that's fine. We got one in. The cunning plan will work in half an hour. He's going to pee. Okay, we'll put it in open mode. And get it ready to play. This is it. This is gonna be the one. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shower time. Go on. Go on. Do it. Do it. Have a shower. No, do you not have a shower as well? Just have a shower. All you got to do is turn it on. Turn it on. What is this? Yes! I've been lied to. Ah! It did explode. Yay! Fire! In other news, workshops have been nerfed. It's a tragic day. It's something like you now get $10 profit rather than $23 profit for every license plate you sell, which is a reduction of $13 and is pretty pooey. And also it takes them slightly longer to actually make the license plates, so overall you're going to make less profit. So more workshops. That is definitely the answer to that problem. Contraband and prisoners, thank you Spoon for presenting yourself while I said that, have now been improved slightly. So when prisoners get rowdy and riots start, they'll actually start using things like lighters and weapons and tools. So expect more burning down of prison when riot is on. Yes, because that is a perfectly formed sentence. Also, when riots are going on, your staff now have a toughness of 5 instead of a toughness of 1. Which basically means they now have 5 hit points over 1, so they won't just get punched in the face and get like completely KO'd at the beginning of the riot, which is, that guy's pooing. Oh no, he's playing pool. He's playing pool. I thought it said he was playing poo, but, you know, I think playing pool is probably funner than playing poo. Is there a game called poo? I don't know. Okay, another really cool thing that auto-saving. Don't. I'm moving on to another cool thing. Go away. Oh my god, you're taking ages. Like, I could have sung a Sinatra or something in there. Trees. Look at the trees. Trees have been kind of changed a bit. You need a gardener to plant trees, and he plants. Go on, Ted. Whoa, that's a tree growing. And he used a spade. He plants these little tree saplingy things. There. And then they grow into a kind of bigger tree sapling, and then a little bushy tree, and then a bigger bushy tree, and then that one looks like it's been electrocuted. And slowly further on until you get like a massive tree. I don't know how much bigger they grow. This one's been growing for quite a while. I'm assuming that's kind of the biggest. Well, these three were planted at reasonably the same time, so it might be possible that you get varying sized trees. I'm not 100% sure of that, but by the looks of it, you do. There are also different types of trees, which I will show in just a bit. But first, if you now dismantle a tree, like a so, you get a nice little red box around it. Now, when the workers can actually be asked to come and do it, that's it. Come on. Speed is of the essence. Or time. I don't think speed can be of the essence. Time is of the essence. Get cutting with axes. Actual axes. They're not using toothpicks or something. As you can see, trees kind of explode into a splodge of wood. And then your workmen nicely pile the wood. Little bonfires. No. Little piles of wood. They're called stacks of wood. A stack of wood. That makes more sense than a pile of... Well, I suppose. A stack or a pile? Maybe kind of both make sense. And with these stacks and piles of wood, one, your workers will take them into storage, but you can actually click on them and sell them. And that's sold for £350, which is pretty good, because a tree costs... How much is it? 100, so I made £150. So you could make yourself a large kind of auction and slowly but surely make enough money to buy what you want. Unfortunately, when you chop down a tree, there are now tree stumps, so you have to go along and dump tree stumps. That tree just grew, and it is creepy when they grow, and it genuinely does look like someone's just stuck a battery into the bottom and just gone poof, and it kind of just poofs up. Ah, you're getting rid of this this tree trunk for us. Thank you. You can show everyone what happens when you chop down. It takes quite a while. That's it. Keep a chopping. If you've never personally taken out a tree trunk, there you go, it turns into a bag. It's bloody hard to do. It's not something, you know, it takes an entire day. If you are having to take a stump of a tree, prepare for it to take your entire day. Unless you've got, like, dynamite and TNT, and therefore I wouldn't endorse doing that, but that would be a hell of a lot quicker. Right. Wood trees done. Also, we'll probably end up seeing, it's not in the game at the moment, but a new type of, not saw, because you can use tree wood in saw, but a new type of press, and you'll be able to make like wooden planks. And it's basically a new resource, and hopefully you'll be able to sell it and get more money, and possibly you might even need it to make wooden floors. Maybe they might even start having stones everywhere, and you have to, oh god, this could get quite complex. Anyway, you kind of get the gist of it. Wood, trees become wood, you sell wood, or you chop wood up in future alpha and make money. Good. Okay, the next really awesome and amazing thing that they've added is a new, well, generation thingy-majiggle-whizzle. Yeah, that's the official name. Let me just save up this prison. Yes, I have a bazillion prisons, and they're all named loads of things. Yeah. That's going to be the new alpha prison, Lakey Camp. It was called Camp Lakey, and I thought that was a bit weird, so I swapped the words around and it sounded slightly better. Let's go into create a new prison. Right, we have a few more options in here. Let's put it on large prison. Fog of war, continuous Fog of war and continuous intake are the same as they were, but you now have generate forest, generate lakes, and generate buildings. So we'll click on all three and press play. Here we go. And as you can see, there are now lakes. Lakes of water and random tree islands. I will say now that lakes are currently experimental. So in theory, you could get a lake that spanned like the entire map and you just couldn't build anything. Because you can't build stuff on lakes and you can't send utilities through lakes either. Which is kind of cool. It means that you're going to get some weird and wacky designed prisons due to there being a lake in the way. Yeah. Or you can make some kind of resort, which is what Lake Campy. No, it's Campy. No. Campy? Yeah, Lake Campy. That's what it's called. It's basically a camping lake prison. That is going to have kind of lakeside views. It's been interesting, but we'll see that next alpha. There are also like these derelict ruins that are sprawled around the place if you've decided to actually add that on, and you can use them to build things, although I don't know what kind of prison you could design from that little sprawling mess. Yeah. There are also kind of different, I suppose it's biomes. There's sand. That's a new added. You can add that as a material. It's here. It's got a slow walk speed, so people walk slower on it. But there are new types of trees as well. You've got like these palm trees and these like strange teardrop-shaped trees and these oak trees. You can see because they look like oak trees, and the electrocuted tree. So yeah, and that's another type of tree there. Whatever that type of tree is, they're officially known as oak, pine, orange, cypress, and palm trees. So if you can tell me which one is which, that's awesome. But I haven't got a clue. And you end up with these little clumps of forests and stuff, which you can then chop down and make money. And you know, it gets like that, and you make more money. You can plant more, and money. Everyone likes money. So that is about it. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about other than the Steam modding system. You can now go onto Steam and download mods through Steam rather than having to do it via the other moddy thingy. So that's now awesome. So you can get like texture packs and things, and there are some really quite awesome ones out there. But go have a look and check that out yourself. I will quickly, for your viewing pleasure, read through the bug list of what has been changed. So, bug listy things. Offices might have to now be an indoor thing. That's not a bug, that's a genuine thing, and I just missed off my list. So, offices now indoors. Okay, you could have an outdoor office. I didn't even know you could have an outdoor office. Vehicles will no longer be blocked by entities, objects, or trees. Purchasing neighbouring plots of land sometimes causes the road to go to the wrong location. That's been fixed. Purchasing landy stuff has been fixed. Trees will no longer generate on the road. Yay. Workers will no longer get stuck if the first delivery truck is trying to do a job. Guards no longer need to use their keys to open wooden doors. Brilliant. That's something I pointed out a while ago, actually, because I thought it was kind of funny. The mod system now correctly loads replacements, fonts, graphics every time. Okay. Dead visitors will no longer float home. Wow. Christ, I wish I'd seen that bug. I might have to go back to the previous alpha and try and find it. That sounds hilarious. I know that we had the one time when we just had, in my Prison Architect series, if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It's awesome. There was one time when we just had floating heads of visitors and they didn't come with their bodies, which was quite interesting. And released prisoners will no longer get stuck on the toilet. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and favourite. And I will see you next time. Bye!